Move forward with submitting and tracking cases. First thing first is we want to view all cases. Any cases that have a gray or a green bubble, the green means that there's a case question. The gray means that there are attachments to that case. Anytime we'd like to open any of the information, we need to go to View Case Details. So let's take a look at this case. This case is actually for a denture. It's in the denture family. So if there's any case questions or any additional photos, it would definitely be present in this area to inform you. You can make a comment. You also can print out a work order if needed. But we've answered the case questions. That's why it went from being green to gray. This one has case questions as well. Let's take a look and see if we can find any information. The case is placed on hold, so you won't be able to see the inquiry. And this case is canceled, so you won't be able to see the inquiry on here. So all cases have a work order that allows you to see behind the scenes when the case is actually physically going to be due. This case was requested back in July of 2016. Boy, that didn't make its due date. And it was submitted on 9/14 of 2015. All information on the web comments lets you know that the office was communicating with the laboratory, and you pretty much can see all of the corresponding information that went back and forth. When submitting a case on the portal, we ask that you let us know, is it a new case, is it a remake case, or is it an adjustment case? If it's a remake case, of course, there's going to be an original case number that you need to attach. You also need to use the drop-down field and let us know what the problem was with the case. It does give you the submission date as well as the return time frame. We do ask that you select the correct doctor. If the first doctor was Dr. Deathwish, we ask that you stick with Dr. Deathwish if he actually did the case. But if the doctor did change during treatment or the doctor is no longer our provider, then you do select the right doctor so that we can make sure that the preferences go with the right doctor. We do ask that you give us the name. If you have the patient's chart, you can utilize that information from Dentrix. We do ask for a shade every single time unless it's a custom shade. If it's a custom shade, we do ask in general comments that you let us know. If you have a coupon, we ask that you put the coupon number inside of the coupon box. And the RX number, we do ask that either you utilize your Dentrix to use the RX number, select the sex of the patient, and the age of the patient is always appropriate to know exactly if the teeth are a little more worn or if they're young and vital. If you need to rush a case, we do ask that you select the box. Tell us the product that you're interested in receiving. And the shade in the body as well. After entering the pertinent information, we do ask that you attach your initials or your first name. That works a little bit better. Then moving forward, you have to add your product. All product is in alphabetical order, so if you reduce that field, then you'll see exactly what's here. So there's crown and denture. All ortho appliances are in the crown and denture. But we are looking for EMAX, and that information is still in alphabetical order. And we're looking for 8 and 9, so we're going to go ahead and select those bubbles. It automatically created 2 as the quantity. You save that product. If you needed to add additional information, such as you wanted to put receipts, you can add that as well to 8 and 9. I'm typing them in this time so you can kind of see for yourself. And you manually put in number 2. And then you can save that information. If for whatever reasons you needed to upload any of the digital impressions or model scans or design, you can do so by selecting the bubble that you're interested in. And you can grab that information directly from your hard drive. And as soon as it's uploaded, it gives you that information. You also can remove that file as well by selecting remove. Each and every time you complete this, you are checking the box stating that the doctor has reviewed your lab slip, and then you are submitting your case. Now, all of this information goes in at real time, so you can definitely take on the lab side, we can see those cases as soon as they're entered into the system. If you forgot to upload any attachments, you can go here and you can add that patient's name. Although this isn't an X-ray, this just gives you an example of exactly what we're doing. And you can browse the files. You can grab that X-ray. You can add it. If it's not, in fact, the correct X-ray, you can go to another photo that's needed to attach to your case. To view your files, it gives you a general idea of some of the things that you attached. And this was back in 2013. In our mock account, we added this information. And at the time, we said X-ray because we typically don't have X-rays. We request that the office gives us X-rays. But due to HIPAA compliance, we want to make sure that we're not passing on any information that could be exploited.